What is up, our National Wrestling Shows members and viewers? This is Scott Casey Gale, Will Feel number one. Today, I'm going to give you my recap and reveal of my reveal of Impact Wrestling Slammiversary 15. And a surprise, it was a great pay-per-view. It was definitely worth the $50. I enjoyed it from beginning to end. I thought it was absolutely amazing and beautifully well done. So, let's begin the recap, shall we? Here we go. Okay. The first match was the Latin American Exchange, Ortiz and Santana. The versus Drago and El Hijo and Fantasma versus Naomi Maxi, however you pronounce it, Samara Fuji and Taiji Shamami versus Lorenzo Kid and Garza Jr. The pay-per-view kicked off with a shot of the Anthem Hour in the ring, representing from different promotions and were introduced on the ramp. The match was under Lucha rules, which meant anybody could tag in or out. That was a fun, fast-paced match, although it was a bit of a cluster. At times, Drago slipped out on the top rope, but one point, Homicide got involved and hit a gringo counter on the ring apron. Leo Kid got a near fall on Santana, but it wasn't enough, and LAX hit the finish to retain the titles. After the match, Conan said that LAX has a new member who will take over and it'll be takeover complete. The Robert Flores Dodgers team were a nice improvement on the commentary. That's the West, in particular, killing things as well. So, okay, this was okay. I mean, it could have been a lot better, but it was all in all okay. I mean, it could have been better, but it was okay. Alright. Now let's get to the next one. The next match was D'Angelo and Moose versus Chris Adonis and Eli Drake. Moose and Williams came up with cheerleaders. Moose had control early, but Drake wanted Williams in the ring, which Moose made happen. Williams did a few moves on Drake and looked fine, just like Lorenzo did. Drake slipped on the ropes. Williams did some more moves and had a very respectful showing. A table ended up being brought into the ring. Williams saved Moose from getting put through a table. Williams did a spark splash to Adonis onto the table. Which didn't break for the finish. After the match, Williams and Moose decided that the table was going to break, and Moose put Drake through a table with a powerbomb. Very, very enjoyable match. I thought it was really, really enjoyable. Then Ethan Carter III versus James Storm in the strap match. Storm had control early on and whipped EC3 with the strap. On the outside, Storm used the strap's momentum to slam EC3 onto the apron. EC3 gained control and choked Storm with the strap. EC3 got handcuffs from under the ring, but Storm fought back and locked EC3 into the ropes. Storm ended up whipping EC3 a total of 22 times. Storm hit EC3's number one person to finisher for the near fall. EC3 took his strap off on the outside and pulled Storm into the ring post. EC3 made a comeback and hit the placenta for a near fall. Storm hit a last call super kicker but collapsed to the mat. Afterwards, Storm was shouting to the shot into the ring post. EC3 pinned Storm to pick up the win. The officials showed Storm afterwards. This was a good match. Good match. Not great match, but good match. Now here's an entertaining match tonight. One of the matches of the night. It was very, very entertaining and definitely better than I thought it was. It was Jeremy Borash and Joseph Park versus Josh Matthews and Scott Steiner. The Pope came out to do commentary for the match. Steiner wearing the shirt came out and whipped up a fan sign. There was also so no Steiner promo. It started with Matthews and Parks. Borash tagged in, but then Steiner tagged in, and Borash tagged back out. Matthews did a dive up the top onto Parks and Borash. Steiner grabbed a barricade and Borash Parks ran away to the backstage area. At this point, the match turned into a final deletion style segment. Steiner and Matthews were chasing Borash Parks in the golf cart, and then a cut with Steiner yelling badasses at them, which is pretty funny. Bosch and Matthews end up fighting in a pool with Shark Boy appearing in the water. Meanwhile, Father James Mitchell confronted Joseph Parks. Steiner Matthews chased Bosch back into the ring with Parks missing. Bosch spared Matthews, but it was still 2-on-1. Shark Boy came out and tried to help, but Steiner suplexed him. Abyss then came out with James Mitchell and cleaned house. Abyss slammed Matthews onto thumbtacks and Bosch hit a fox first. Abyss pinned Bosch. They succeeded expectations and turned to a very entertaining match. I love this match. I really enjoyed this as a fire deletion type of match. I know they're taking shots to Hardys, but this was an entertaining match at best. I loved it. Eddie Edwards and Aisha Edwards versus Davey Richards and Anthony Love. I think this is a Full Metal Mayhem. I believe this is a Full Metal Mayhem match. Edwards and Aisha jumped Richards and Love doing the heels entrance. Edwards started his knee and the heels got the advantage. The faces regained control. Trash can onto lids and candlestick shots. Edwards powerbombed Aisha onto Richards. Aisha powerbombed up full table and Edwards did a sunset flip powerbomb to Richards. Of all the ladder matches for the table for the win. This is a really fast-paced match. It actually felt short. It was satisfying and to the field. Yeah, this match could have been a lot more faster, I would say. They could have been done more. I still think the Borash and Park versus Matthews and Steiner match was way better than this. Then Sanjay Dutt versus Low Key for the X Division match. It started 2 out of 3 falls match. It started up slow, which I agree with. It started up slow with them feeling each other out. The crowd did a dueling chance. Low Key picked up the first foul of the Warriors way. Low Key showed his ankle but was playing possum. Got a near for one. Dutt was laid outside the ring on the steel steps, and Low Key tried to do a Warriors way but missed. Dutt pinned Low Key for a counter to the win for the second foul. The two started trading blows, and Low Key started sounding his hand. Dutt hit a series of kicks onto Low Key. Dutt pinned Low Key with a moonsault into Warriors way to retain the X Division title. Good decent match. Then Rosemary Impact versus Sienna GFW Women's Title Unification match. Gail Kim was introduced for the first 2 of the unification matches. Rosemary had a nice entrance with several minions dressed up like her. Laura Van Ness came out early and into the match, the crowd booed. Sienna yelled at Van Ness, and Van Ness was sent to the back by KM. Van Ness coming out was the first big miss of the show. Van Ness came out again, and during the distraction, Sienna used the bell, but Rosemary kicked out. After using the miss, Sienna was able to beat Rosemary by submission. Rosemary felt like she had momentum, but yeah, I mean, this match was good, but I wasn't a fan of the ending. That's the only thing. Jeff Jarrett came out to cut a promo to thank the fans. I wish he would have said more than that. See, Jeff Jarrett's really not that great on the mic, not like he used to be back in the WCW days. Then it's Lashley Impact with King Mo versus Alberto Elberton for both the Impact and GFW World Heavyweight titles in the unification match. Elberton came out with his fight, and brother Jeremy Boyce was back out doing for ring introductions. Jeff Jarrett held up both belts. This was fiction available on the outside audience of Das Carlos chopping King Mo. Lashley did a Death Valley driver from the middle rope, but Albertron kicked out. Albertron regained control and got a near fall from a double foot stomp. King Mo had a steel chair and exchanged words with Albertron. Lashley hit a spear on Albertron, but for a near fall, Albertron spared Lashley to the outside. Don Callis gave King a low blow. Lashley shoved Don Callis. Albertron took advantage of the distraction, hit a double stomp to win the match. The Jarrett family came out to celebrate with Albertron. Now, okay, this was a really good main event. They could have done more, but it was a really good main event. So I would give this show a, I would say like possibly a 10 out of 10 because I really enjoyed this, but still I would say the match of the night was Jeremy Boyce and Joseph Park versus Josh Matthews and Scott Steiner. That was definitely match of the night. That was better than all the matches. I really enjoyed that match. But anyway, great show. 10 out of 10, I would say. Pay-per-view of the year, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you. Comment down below in the comments section. Tell me what you thought of the show. What do you think could have been better? You stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.